Number 4, Nick Towns. Number 5, John McKevins. A sophomore, number 15, Mitch Parks. A freshman, number 12, Nathan Brown. Number 2, Matt Shandy. And a freshman, number 13, Mitchell Creason. Now let's meet the starters. A senior captain, number 6, Peter Gregory. Also senior, number 11, Grant Snow. Number 8, Henry Cornwall. Also junior, number 9, Sam Fry. A junior captain, number 7, Colin McKenzie. Number 10, Morgan Rosberg. Number 19, Gibson Erickson. Number 16, a junior, Cole Bondra. Number 20, Luciana Fernandi. A freshman, number 3, Tristan Stenson. And in goal today, a freshman, number 0, Declan Goff. The Rangers are coached by head coach Jeff Dickerson, assistant coach Shiloh Barrett.
So right now it's
Now, let's meet your Belgrade Panthers! First the non-starters, senior number 9, Alex Chase. Number 6, the sophomore, Sean Smith. Number 15, Colby Rockwell. Number 16, Nathan Haycock. Number 17, EJ Duell. Number 18, Trevor Gordon. Number 22, Josh Vonderjack. Now let's meet the starters. The junior, number 3, Josiah Russell. Number 4, a senior, Jared Rockwell. Number 5, a junior, Sam Stewart. Number 7, a junior, Cannon Tebow. A senior, number 8, Dominic Portnell. Number 10, a junior, Tyler Monley.
Hey, Chad, I'm going to turn the next one on just so that we can... Actually, I'll just turn on the stage.
Wow. Number 13, a senior, Andre Odom. Today, number 19, Luke Turner. A senior, number 20, Aliyah Kaiser. Panthers are coached by head coach Rick Plant, assistant coach Michael Furstenberg, assistant coach Jeff Debuse. Good luck, gentlemen, and have a great game.
Hey, you got your yeah. Well, it's home field advantage. We're just going to go, boys! Oh, yeah. There it is. Let's go, Belgrade, come on in here. Get hype, boys, let's go.
Well, welcome to Belgrade Youth Sports Complex. Joe Menicucci field here as we get ready for some boys soccer action. Eastern A, the Belgrade Panthers taking on the Park High Rangers in this one. The sun's shining. That's deceptive. It's still very chilly out here. It won't make a difference to the players. They're going to be running hard for you right here on Panther Live. Glad to be with you for this one. I'm Chet Lehman, the voice you'll hear throughout this broadcast. If you're just joining us, a girls game a little bit ago, the Belgrade Panthers win 10-1 over the Park High Rangers. Very good game there for the Panther ladies. Boys getting ready to roll. It will be the Panthers versus the Rangers. Panthers dressed in their home whites with the green numbers. The Rangers dressed in the travel purples with the white numbers as we get ready to roll in this one. Panthers will be moving from right to left across your screen. The Rangers will go the other direction. Looks like number 20 out there, Luciano Bernardi, with the center for the Rangers to start us off. 40 minutes on the clock, 40 minutes to go here in the first half as we get ready to roll for some Eastern A boys soccer action from Belgrade. Look at that backdrop out there. The Bridgers, gorgeous. One of the more beautiful soccer fields in the state of Montana right here in your screen. We're glad you're joining us here on Panther Live for this one. And it looks like we are ready to roll. Bernardi going to send that ball back right into the foot of Snow. Grant Snow sends it over left side. Reset as the Panthers charge, trying to get it over onto the foot of Morgan Rosberg. Goes out of pitch. Panther throw in. Throw in, 2 hands over your head. Got to stay out of the field of play. Panthers throwing that ball in. Controlled by the Panthers right onto the foot of Monlux. Tyler Monlux sending it over right side. Shot on goal. Controlled by the goalkeeper. Declan Goff for the Rangers. Here comes Morgan Rosberg working it up the right side. Battling the Panthers' Josiah Russell. Panthers controlling that ball. That is Tyler Monlux working it over. Jordan Schlau working right side, kicking it out to the far side to Javen Chisholm. Chisholm working around the corner on the right side, battling the Rangers. That ball goes out, and that will be corner kick for the Panthers. If the offensive team kicks it out of the end line, that is a goal kick. If the defensive team kicks it out, that will become a corner kick. That's what we just had right there. Panthers on control, working around, shot coming to the right side of the field, controlled by Portnell in the middle of the field. Send it back over quickly right side to Tebow. Tebow works it back out. Rangers pursuing, turns the corner against Bernardi. Working it back from right to left, centers it up right onto the foot of Rockwell. Rockwell can't get a shot off. Bernardi controlling that ball, bringing it back the other direction for the Rangers. Stolen away by Cannon Tebow. Taken down, and that will be a whistle. Panthers will get the indirect free kick on the contact. Indirect free kick means somebody else has to touch it before it can actually go in the goal. Watch your center official there. Ball is touched. Controlled by Dominic Portnell. Shot coming down the line. Won't go, and that will be a corner kick. Last touch by the Rangers. Can't see who's taking the kick down there on that end. For the Panthers. 4.5 miles away, unofficially. That's not quite how far the field is, but it's close. Waiting for the corner. Panthers move, trying to get their foot on the ball first. Right smack dab in the middle of the goal, controlled by the Rangers, out to Portnell. Portnell sends the shot in, controlled by the goalkeeper. That is, again, Goff for the Rangers. Rangers trying to work it back up, has yet to be in the Panther end of the field here. Panthers on the throw-in. Tebow sends it down, goes right back out. Picks it right back up, throws it in again, but he's going to be across the line. So that will go the other direction. Rangers will get their throw in here. Just underway in this contest. Bernardi, left side, controlled by the Panthers. Works it out. Tebow, upfield. Rangers trying to get in front of it. Jordan Schlau sends it out right side onto the foot of Chisholm. Chisholm coming right side, centers it up. Charging are the Panthers. Still loose. Ball is down and in. Shot on goal.
Goal number 3, Joey Russell.
Russell with the goal at the 4-minute mark of this contest. Russell gets the goal, puts Panthers up 1-0 here, just underway in this one. Goalkeeper couldn't hang on to it. That was a Goff, Declan Goff, trying to get a hand on the ball. It bounces wide. Russell just taps it into the back of the net. And that's where we stand 1-0. Bernardi sends the ball into play. Panthers converge. Schlau goes after it. Ball right now. Rockwell going after it. Panthers control. Rockwell sends it right side to Monlux. Monlux back out to Schlau. Schlau coming right side, goes around the corner, controlled by the Rangers briefly. Panthers get it back. Schlau's going to try to send it back out. Rangers upfield with it now. Send it up. Panthers get a foot on it. Back into the middle of the field, controlled by Monlux. Monlux working it back to Portnell. Portnell sends it left side. Charging hard, coming from left side is Odom. Odom working left side into the box, works it out. Panthers again recycle. Send it back over to Portnell. Portnell, middle of the field, sends it right side, past the outstretched leg of the Rangers. Comes Chisholm. Chisholm, right foot pass in the middle of the field, controlled by the Panthers. Rockwell, shot on, goal. Odom stops it, loses it, stops it again. Goff with the stop. Throws it down the pitch. Kicked out by the Panthers. That'll be a throw in by the Rangers. Come in this direction. Rangers with the throw in down the line. Picked up by Kelzer to Portnell. Portnell working it upfield to Russell. Russell back outside to Odom. Odom sends it up pitch off the foot of Monlux. Controlled by the Rangers. Number 16 coming over to get that. That was Vondra. Vondra working it back upfield now for the Rangers. Left side onto the foot of Peter Gregory. Rangers trying to regroup. Ball out onto the Panther side of the field for the first time. Coming hard, falling down was number 20, Kelzer. But the Rangers regroup. Coming backside is Morgan Rosberg. Rosberg shot on goal, easily controlled by Turner. Turner waits, regroups, calls for everybody to go forward.
Thank you, Ben.
And he's waiting. Puts foot to ball. Sends that thing down. Picked up by Rockwell. Rockwell sends it back to the foot of Kells. Right side in the middle of the field to Portnell. Back to Rockwell. Advancing hard. Down the left side of the field comes Odom. Odom works it back into the middle. Goalkeep comes out. Shot on. Bounces off the goalkeep. Kept alive by the Rangers, but Portnell takes it. Centers it up right in front of the midfield circle. Back over to Rockwell. Portnell coming backside. That ball's going to go wide. Heading to the parking lot. Be a goal kick coming the other direction. Panthers showing nice aggression coming downfield, working as a unit. Ball literally went to the parking lot. Goalkeep had to go get it. Panthers again lead 1-0 here early on in this Eastern A soccer contest from Belgrade. Thanks for joining us on the web. Rangers on the move. Ball sent back over left side. Controlled by Thibault. Kicked out for a throw-in by the Rangers. Continue to advance it. Two hands over your head. Centers it up right onto the foot of Cornwall. Henry Cornwall loses it to Portnell. That's the battle of the eights out in the middle of the field. This time they're going to send it right side. Ball put onto the foot of Stenseth. Stenseth coming across the half-court line. Tipped out by Russell. Joey Russell kicks it out. Rangers quickly on the throw. Sent down the field. Controlled by the Panthers. Goes at it. Throw in coming by the Rangers right in front of us. Rosberg, check that. They're going to put it into the hands of Stenseth. Back to Rosberg. Rosberg loses the ball. Here comes Rockwell. Advances it up. Taken by Schlau. Right side coming hard is Chisholm. Chisholm in a foot race on the far side of the field with number 16. Vondra. Chisholm wins that race, but Vondra wins the ball. That's still a great battle going on the far side. Chisholm keeps a foot on it, controls it, centers it, rolls wide, goal kick. Eight minutes gone here in this first half. Panthers up 1-0 in this one. Joey Russell with the score at the 4-minute mark of this contest. Shot on goal bounced off the goalkeep. He found foot to it, sent it into the back of the net. Rangers trying to advance. Work it up the left side. Center it back up. Taken by number 11, Grant Snow. Goes wide. Panther throw in. Coming over to handle the duty is Thibault. Taken by Schlau in the middle of the field. Sends it back. They'll regroup. Center it to Portnell. Stolen by McKenzie. Back over to Rockwell. Chisholm now gets it on the right side. Sends it in. Controlled briefly by Cornwell. Schlau battles for it. Number 16, Vondra heads down for it. Ball goes wide. Goal kick coming again. This time working it towards the right side of his box is Goff. Stolen away by Russell. Russell coming left side, working back towards corner of the box. Centers it up. Right there, shot on by Chisholm, won't go. Great effort, though. Chisholm charging hard into the right corner of that box. Russell from the left side sends it across the box. Another goal kick coming. Again, the offensive team kicking it out of the end line. As we approach the 10-minute mark of this first half. 40-minute halves. Good boot upfield, taken right in the face by number 6, Peter Gregory. Controlled by the Panthers. Over to Rockwell in the middle. Back outside to Monlux. Sends it over to Portnell. Portnell working back towards the right. Tried to get it up to Chisholm. Stolen by the Rangers. Coming hard is Tebow, but it's controlled by the Rangers. Working left side of the pitch now. Rangers trying to advance it down the field to McKenzie. Stolen away by the Panthers. Back up the field. Chisholm sends it outside. Tebow with throw in. Quickly in. Puts it right onto the foot of Monlux. Portnell advancing it right onto Jordan Schlau. Jordan Schlau in the middle of the pitch doing a little footwork. Kins it out left side. Charging hard comes number 13, Andre Odom. Can't get to it though. Coming over is Rockwell. Rockwell will send it back into Odom. Back over to Rockwell. Playing a little catch over there. Battling against the defense of the Rangers. He'll send it back. Working it back onto the foot of Kelzer. Back up top to Odom this time. Odom working left side. Centers it up. Ultimately to Rockwell. Puts it in. Kicked wide. Throw in coming for the Panthers here. Good aggression by the Panthers early on in this one. Andre Odom was going to come over and make the throw in. Looking down the pitch to Russell. Puts it into Rockwell. Rockwell centers it up to Monlux. Monlux works it out towards the right side, finds a little space, centers it back, or sends it back to Chisholm. Chisholm back up to Portnell, stolen away by McKenzie. McKenzie ahead to Bernardi. Good battle there. Russell wins that one. Russell from the middle of the field sends it right side to Tebow. Tebow sends it over to Schlau. Back over. Shot on goal. Right at the goalkeeper. Good save by Goff. He'll throw it up the field. Charging hard. Goes Tebow over to the left side. But the Rangers will control that one. Getting in front of it. Again was Cannon Tebow. Throw in Panthers. Quick throw. Love to see that. Ball off the foot of Vondra. Another throw in. Time by Chisholm. Chisholm puts that right into Tebow. Goes backside. Tries to save it. Goes wide. That will be goal kick. Beautiful sunny afternoon here. Temperature a little on the chilly side though. Perfect fall weather for soccer. No wind, no moisture. Two things that makes the broadcast miserable, I'll be honest with you on that. Ball onto the hands of Sam Fry, or the foot of Sam Fry, goes right back to Goff, the goalkeeper. He sends it up the left side, off the foot of Towns. Nick Towns centers it. They go right back out to him as they're trying to work it. This time it's Vondra working left side. Back into the foot of Henry Cornwall. They're working the left side of their offense. Going to try to swing it right side now. They do to Morgan Rosberg. Rosberg putting a move on. Russell stays with him. Overcomes Rockwell. Battle is on. Rosberg still staying with it. This time he gets it back to the foot of Cornwall. Cornwall works it back over left side. They'll regroup, try to bring it up with Vondra. Panthers right there with the steal. Tebow coming right side. Centers it. Rangers stay right with him. Good battle there in the middle of the field by both the Rangers and the Panthers. That's good soccer. Portnell gets a foot on it. Clears it over right onto the foot of Monlux. Monlux to Rockwell. Rockwell back over to Monlux quickly to Schlau. Schlau working through the double. Sends it back to Rockwell. Rockwell back outside to Portnell. back over to Rockwell. Check that, Jordan Schlau. Schlau working left side, works it out farther left, coming hard is Odom. Odom working around the corner, sends it back inside, Rangers control, and they'll bring it back up. Losing his footing, and they're going to be called for the trip on that one. That will be Ranger ball coming the other direction. Rosberg advancing it upfield to Snow. Snow battling, tips it over to McKenzie, but it's stolen away by Odom. Odom working it right onto the foot of Rockwell. Rockwell back over to Odom, and Russell charging down the left side. Rangers get there, but Odom gets there first. Back out to Schlau. Schlau working towards the right, sends it over far right side. Trying to get there is Tebow. Tebow can't get a foot on it. Rangers do. Advance back the other direction. Bernardi has some space upfield. They're trying to get the pass to him. Nice block by Chisholm. Chisholm throwing his body in front, keeping that open field pass from happening. Rangers control. Trying to spread it to the right side. Ball right onto the foot of Odom. He'll send it back over right side. Rangers are right there, though. Bernardi working around the left corner. Advancing in goes Gregory. Odom clears it out for a moment. Taken by Snow. Ball back onto the foot of the Panthers. Rockwell sends it over left side to Russell. Russell back over to Rockwell. He'll send it right side. Advancing downfield goes Chisholm. Check that, Tebow working left side. That's Chisholm back there. There's Rockwell. Sends it back out to Tebow. Ahead to Rockwell. Rockwell, one to beat, sends it up. Heading right towards the goalkeeper, and Goff will pick it up, quickly throw it out to the left side. One Ranger there to try to advance it. Tebow steps in front of it, gets the kick, back onto the foot of Monlux. Panthers advance. Back to Rockwell. Rockwell quickly trying to advance it. Portnell has it in the middle of the field, taken away by the Rangers. Working at left side comes Morgan Rosberg. Rosberg centers it back for a moment. Kicked out by Portnell. Rangers will get the throw in. Quick throw in coming now from McKenzie. Colin McKenzie, check that. It's going to be a swing up by Stenseth. Tristan Stenseth will do the throw. He does. Puts it to Rosberg's foot. Rosberg works it back in. Stolen away by Russell. Centered up to Monlux. Monlux working up the field. Tyler looking ahead. Puts it right onto Jordan Schlau's foot. Schlau sends it left side to Odom. Odom working left side around the corner. Works it back inside. Beats one. Beats another. Shot fired away. It will go wide. That should be a corner kick, and that's exactly what it will be. Corner kick coming for the Panthers. Looks like we have substitution coming for Belgrade. The 17-minute mark of this contest, we have substitution. A couple of shoe tying effort. They will not do the substitution on the corner, however. Corner coming now for the Panthers from the far side of the pitch. Centered beautifully, headshot on the way, rolls right off the top of the net. Beautiful effort there by the Panthers. Just goes a little wide now. The substitution on the way.
Panthers number 16, Nathan Haycock.
Nathan Haycock checking into the contest for Belgrade here. In for Cannon Tebow. Fresh legs out there on that far side of the field. 1-0 the score. Panthers leading, scoring at the 4-minute mark of this contest. Goff puts foot to ball, taken by Russell. Back to Rockwell, centered up to Schlau. Schlau puts it back out to Monlux to Schlau. Schlau working right side, back to Monlux. He has to come back and get it. Rangers collapse from behind. Schlau trying to get around the corner. What a battle that is over on that far side with Vondra and Schlau. Jordan Schlau wins it for the moment, but it's going to go wide. Throw in. Jordan. Back to Chisholm. Back up to Schlau. Schlau takes it. Beats one. Rangers clear it out. Throw in Panthers. Substitution back in for Belgrade. Sean Smith going to check in here for the Panthers. Checking in for Russell.
For the Panthers, number 6, Sean Smith.
Smith in for Russell. The 19-minute mark of this first half. Throw in by the Panthers. We're going to have a handball there. That will be Ranger ball coming the other direction. Tag that ball with just about any part of your body other than the hand. Rangers send it upfield, put it to Bernardi. Bernardi working left side against Monlux. That's a good battle there. Rangers control, advancing it in, charging hard as Turner fades back to watch for the defense. Belgrade comes over to cover. And that's going to go wide. That will be goal kick Panthers on that one. That goes wide of the goal. Another substitute for the Panthers right now. Rotating him in comes Thibault back in. Thibault checking in for Odom. Luke Turner will put foot to ball for the goal kick. So we approach the halfway mark of the first half. Chisholm working that ball right off the foot of the Rangers. It stays in play. Coming over to help out. Chisholm advancing it up pitch to Haycock. Haycock trying to center it up. Does. Gets it over to Rockwell. Rockwell right in the middle of the field. Sends it wide left side. Charging hard for it was Thibault. Can't get to it. Rangers coming the other direction. That ball is going to go wide. Panther throw in. Excuse me. Panther throw in. Forgot which direction was which. Throwing coming from Thibault. Puts it to Portnell. Back to Thibault. He'll center it up to Rockwell. Rockwell working back towards the middle of the field. Picked up by Monlux. He'll work it out towards the right side, trying to get around the corner that direction. Coming up is Chisholm from the far right side. He'll bring it back in. Panthers looking for numbers. Chisholm puts on the speed, sends it right in the middle of the field. Schlau can't get to it. Check that. It wasn't Schlau. That was Smith. Great effort by the Panthers. They're going to still try to control this. Rangers look like they have it back. Chisholm's going to try to get upfield to that. Coming over to try to help out with Stewart. Portnell. Back upfield. Trying to get it to Rockwell. Rangers step in front of it. Here they come the other direction. It's Bernardi working the ball. Advancing it quickly upfield to McKenzie. McKenzie has it over on the left side. He'll cycle around, try to send it back into the center. Does. Bernardi sends it in. Turner's going to come up, control that ball. He'll throw it out to right side. Chisholm in a foot race with Vondra. Ball controlled by Schlau. Schlau, left-footed kick, trying to get it to Rockwell on a charge in the middle. Can't. Controlled by the Rangers. Snow. Trying to get it up to Bernardi. Bernardi in a battle coming from the left side. To Schlau. To Rockwell. To Portnell. Trying to get it upfield now to Thibault. Portnell comes back over. Gets a foot on it, controlled by the Rangers, but Portnell gets it right back. He'll center it up, they'll regroup. Right side. Back out to Portnell. Portnell feeding in the middle of the pitch. Back to Rockwell now. Rockwell in the middle. He'll cycle back around and wait. Puts it back out to Thibault. Thibault working from the left back to the right, centers it up, shot on, won't go. Substitutions coming now. It looks like a twofer for the Park High Rangers. One in for Belgrade. Looks like Alex Chase going to sub in for Belgrade. 17 is Lucas Ridgway for the Rangers, and number 15 is Mitch Parks. There's your substitution right now at the 23-minute mark of this contest. Still 1-0 lead for the Panthers in this one, scoring at the 4-minute mark. We've been scoreless since then. Most of the action has been on the Ranger side of the pitch. Corner kick. Centered up. Coming hard are the Panthers. Portnell working out of the middle. Works it out towards his right. Sends it way back far outside. Back to Portnell. Portnell working in the middle. To Rockwell. Rockwell putting a move on, working towards the left side. Will recycle. Back out to Portnell. Portnell working from right to left. Trying to go backside to Thibault. Thibault charging hard. Will get that ball. Can't keep it in play, and that will be goal kick for the Rangers. Another substitution. Looks like Russell's going to check back in for Belgrade. Check in for Jordan Schlau here, I do believe.
In for the Panthers, number 3, Joe
Russell in for Schlau at the 24-minute mark here of this first half. Ball sent left side by the Rangers. Panthers come up to challenge, but the Rangers working it up towards the middle of the field, taken by the foot of Rosberg. Rosberg advancing it. Panthers in pursuit. They'll send it back to Turner. Turner, foot on. Puts it right to Portnell. Portnell works it back over right side to Portnell. They'll send it back to Turner. Turner this time coming left side. Will advance it right on to Tebow. Tebow back over quickly to Kelzer. Back up to Tebow. Tebow working left side right around the midfield mark. Backs it out. Controls the ball. Sends it up to Russell. Russell to Rockwell. Rockwell back over right side. Puts it onto the foot of Chase. Back to Portnell. Portnell sends it left side. Hard pass right onto the foot of Smith. Sean Smith trying to get... We're going to have a whistle there from behind. Number 15, Mitch Parks. The shove from behind on Tyler Monlocks. Panthers will get the kick. Rangers will try to block. This one coming by Dominic Portnell. Portnell going to try to put this one in here. Portnell. Sends it high and wide. No touch. That will be goal kick Rangers. .26 minutes gone here in the first half. Panthers still lead by a score of 1-0. Declan Goff, the goalkeeper, sends it out right side. Quickly coming over are the Panthers. That is Sean Smith to challenge. Rangers control. It's a foot race down the sidelines. Controlled by the Panthers, at least briefly. Smith back outside to Kelzer. Sends it back into the middle, trying to get it to Rockwell. Stolen by the Rangers. Rangers number 8 is Henry Cornwall. Cornwall back over right side to 15 Parks. Parks in a battle with Smith. Controls it, at least momentarily, back to McKenzie. Panthers going the other direction. Drop for Monlocks, advancing it for Chisholm. Centered up to Rockwell. Rockwell sends it over to Portnell. Portnell sends it back to Stewart, and they'll reset it that direction. Working it over right side to Chase. Stolen by the Rangers. Rangers coming left side. Panthers still with the numbers. Portnell with a nice pick. Goes and gets that ball. Tries to advance it to Smith. Taken by the Rangers. This time Rockwell tries to come up to challenge. Stewart goes and puts a foot on it. Sends it up the field to Sean Smith. Smith outside to Tebow. Tebow coming from the left side. One to beat. Works a little move on him. Has it still on his foot. Briefly to Russell. Back out to Rockwell. Shot on. Stopped by Goff. Good effort there by the Panthers on that one. 4 players involved on that ball, all down near the goal box. Rangers not able to answer to that one. Here comes number 15 coming down this side, Mitch Parks. Mitch Parks controlling the ball for the Rangers. Stolen away by Dominic Portnell. To Russell. To Rockwell. Charging hard as Portnell. Shot on. Good. Portnell with the goal. The 28-minute mark. The assist from Rockwell. Panthers now lead 2-0 in that one. Beautifully executed by the Panthers. Staying with it. Staying in your lane. Doing a nice job on that. Panthers now lead 2-0. About 12 minutes to play here in this first half. Number 7 is going to try to take this one. Colin McKenzie from the middle of the field for the Rangers. Sends it back and they'll regroup. Ball is loose. Kicked out by Sean Smith on the far side of the field here for the Panthers. Throw in by the Rangers. Pushing it up the field nicely. Good job there by Sam Stewart coming over to help out. Rockwell working back towards the left side, trying to get it over to Tebow. Tebow's coming around the corner left side. One to beat. Can't hang on to the ball. That'll be Ranger throw in. Couldn't quite get a foot on that one as it went wide. Heck of a kick by Rockwell. They'll fade back, trying to mark him up, see if they can get some in front of it. They do. Rockwell to Russell. Back out to Monlux. Monlux shot high and wide. Good effort, though. Goalkeeper was away from the box. Only a defender back there on that one. Goal kick coming again from Goff. 29 minutes gone here of this first 40 minutes. Monlux tips that back into the foot of Chase. Scramble. Ball sent back by the Rangers. Quickly put upfield by McKenzie. McKenzie trying to get it upfield. Cannot. Panthers will get the throw in. We got a substitution coming in. Looks like Colby Rockwell is going to sub into the contest here for Belgrade. Rockwell subbing in for Nathan Haycock with about 10.5 to play here in the first half. Excuse me. Portnell working on the far side of the field now for the Panthers. Centers it up, gets out of some trouble, but it's stolen away by the Rangers. They had numbers on him. Puts it out to Jared Rockwell. Quickly sends it left side to Tebow. Tebow looking down the field. Sends it up to Sean Smith. Sean Smith coming from the left side. Centers it back up to Rockwell. Jared Rockwell working towards the left corner. Sends it down into play to Colby Rockwell. Rockwell gets a foot to it. Trying to send it back. Does. But the Rangers control. Body's flying. Ball still going. Still going. What a good battle that is down there. That's 22 players on the field, and only 2 of them actually with the ball right there. Good steal coming up was Tebow. Tebow working left side. They center it back up. Ball out in the middle of the field. Charging hard comes Sam Stewart. Controls it. Enough to get it back over to the foot of Tebow. Now to Rockwell. Jared Rockwell working it around the middle of the field. Has it taken away by the Rangers. Throw in by the Rangers now coming. Substitution on the way in. Number 5 is John McEvans for the Rangers.
For the mix in number 5, John McEvans.
Also checking in for the Panthers is Elijah Dool.
Panthers number 17, EJ Dool.
Jay Dool checking in. Rosberg trying to put it back on the foot of Stenseth. He'll center it up to Cornwell. Cornwell working back. Rockwell gets it away. Jared Rockwell now with some numbers. Advancing it into space. Charging hard after it is Russell. Russell round the goalkeep. Goalkeep with nerves of steel going after that ball. Makes the stop. He doesn't. That's a free open net goal opportunity for Russell. Panthers battling. Rosberg now working off the left side. Puts a little move on. Portnell goes to battle for it. Portnell wins that battle, takes it away, sends it upfield. Coming over quickly to get it is Russell. Russell working right side now. Battling against Vondra. Russell centers it up to Portnell. Shot on, won't go. Boy, coming hard from the other side was number 17. Duel couldn't quite get there. Another substitution. Jordan Schlau going to come back into the contest for the Panthers. He'll be in for Russell.
In for the Panthers, number 11, Jordan Schlau.
Goal kick coming now. 33 minutes gone here in this first half. 40 minutes of play. Javen Chisholm going to check back in the next opportunity as well. Goal kick coming here with about 7.5 to play plus extra time. If you're not familiar, they stop the clock at 2 minutes. The official keeps the clock from the field. Will determine the actual time based on substitution time and injury and those kind of things. So that clock on the far side of the field is not the official time. That's by that watch on the man in the middle of the field there. That's who keeps the official time. Good work by the Panthers there, stealing that away. That's Chase chasing the ball down, puts it out to Schlau. Schlau working from the right to the left, sends it back onto the foot of Tebow. Tebow back inside, sends it right side to Portnell. Portnell back outside to Rockwell. Colby Rockwell back to Portnell. Portnell feeding it inside. Back out to Portnell. Left side coming hard is number 17. That's Duel. Battle in front. Good defense by the Rangers down there, keeping that out. That should be a corner kick for the Panthers, and it will be. Substitution again. Looks like Javen Chisholm's going to check into the contest, as is number 6, Peter Gregory for the Rangers. Jared Rockwell coming out. Javen Chisholm going to come in for him. Coming out for the Rangers is Morgan Rosberg, and Peter Gregory coming in for him. Corner kick for the Panthers. Shot on, sends over right side. Schlau can't get to it. Shot on, just high for the Panthers. 2-0 our score here as we approach the 5-minute remaining mark of this. 35-minute mark if you're keeping soccer time. Another goal kick. Ball put back onto the foot of Gibson Erickson for the Rangers. Trying to get it upfield. Too far. Panther throw in. Number 7, Cannon Tebow will take the throw. Right about the midfield mark. Throw in to Portnell, back to Tebow. Advancing it into Shaw, back to Portnell. Portnell has it stolen away. Jordan Schlau's going to challenge to try to get there. They work it right around the official, and Schlau gets it. Schlau sends that back up quickly, trying to get it to Tebow. Can't. That's a good effort there by Kelzer. Just couldn't quite get to it. Throw in for the Rangers. Panthers mark them up player for player. Man-to-man defense, if you will. Rangers get free. That's number 6. Peter Gregory. Schlau battling Gregory. Schlau stays on his feet. Sends it back to Kelzer. Quickly up to Portnell. Check that Chisholm. Out to Tebow. Good ball work by the Panthers. Slide move by Tebow. They're going to give it back to the Rangers on that slide. Player instead of ball. Kick in. Taken by Gregory. Ahead to McEvans. McEvans coming right side. Panthers mark him up. He'll center it back up. Stolen away by Portnell to Kelzer. Ahead to Portnell. Actually sent back into space a little too far. It's taken by Stenseth. Stenseth centers it up for the Rangers. He'll try to work it to the left side of the field. Does. Gets it over on the far side to number 17, Ridgway. Ridgway in a battle. Tipped out by Stewart. Controlled by the Panthers, right into the middle of Portnell. Portnell into space to Schlau. Foot race on now. Jordan Schlau coming from the right side. Shot on, bounces off the goalkeeper, and that one will go from the backside. Jordan Schlau. Schlau coming from the backside for the Panthers. Gives them a 3-0 lead at the 40, we'll call it the 46-minute or 36-minute mark of this contest. Schlau on the assist from himself. Shot, bounced off the chest of the goalkeeper, right back onto the left foot of Schlau, and he puts it in the back corner of that net. Substitution in, Josh Vanderjagt coming in for the Panthers here. As the goalkeeper being chatted with by the official over there as he took that one right off the chest. Full hard right-footed shot by Schlau. Schlau comes out, Vanderjagt comes in. Actually, it's the defender for the Rangers that's being looked at. Looks like his arm maybe got stepped on, or he's favoring that right leg, kind of shaking it out there. So Panthers up now 3-0. Just under 4 minutes to play in this first half. Rangers going to try to make something happen here in the waning minutes of this first half. Panthers going up by 3. Ball put back onto the foot of Odom, who just subbed back into the contest. Portnell now working at left side, trying to send it downfield to Duel. Duel in a battle out on the left side. That ball goes wide, and I do believe that's going to be a Ranger throw-in. It is. Throwing it upfield. Panthers converge on it. Ball is centered back up. Battle is on. They'll regroup, will the Panthers. Back over to number 10, Tyler Monlocks, trying to feed it in. Gets it back to Chisholm. Portnell watches it go wide. Rangers control, bringing it down the field. There's a great battle. Ball back onto the foot of McKenzie. McKenzie now working towards the right side. Catching a breaking McEvans coming down the right sidelines. Back over to McKenzie. Centers it up to number 15, Parks. Stolen away by Portnell. Dominic Portnell sending it right side, and coming after it hard was the Rangers. That's number 17, Lucas Ridgway. Rangers will regroup. The push is on. Trying to get it up the field. Panthers converge on the ball. Again, the push up to McEvans. They have to send it back in there. Stenseth, nothing can happen, so they'll try to regroup it again. Chisholm going after that ball. Headshot goes. Panthers control. Ball tipped out by Duel. He gets it back right at the midfield line on the side touch. Dominic Portnell has that ball taken off. Hits the ground. Ball is still rolling around. Dominic gets back up, gets the ball. Good effort, second and third by Dominic Portnell. Ball goes wide. Rangers pick it up. Gives the Panthers some space, though, to come back and get that. Rangers are going to regroup. Coming right side, ball on the foot of number 15, Mitch Parks. Parks sends it up right side to McEvans, putting it back in play by McKenzie. Panthers again converging on it. No open pass available right now. They'll try to send it to the left side and regroup. That's number 8, Henry Cornwall, working at far left side touchline. He'll work it back into the middle of the field. Centering it up, coming hard, is number 6, Peter Gregory. Gregory all by himself. Panthers converge on that ball. Sam Stewart will be the last man standing. And that is going to be the end of the first half here. Again, the score stands: the Belgrade Panthers 3, Park High Rangers 0 in this one as the end of the first half. Scoring in the first half, it was Joe Russell scoring at the 4-minute mark, and then Dominic Portnell on the assist by Jared Rockwell at the 28-minute mark. Then Jordan Schlau with the great second effort to get the third goal of this contest. That was at the 36-minute mark of the first half. So Panthers lead this one 3-0 at the half. We're going to take a bit of a break here. We come back, second half action from Belgrade. It's the Belgrade Panthers leading the Park High Rangers by a score of 3-0, and we're back in just 1 minute.
test. And see
Yep.
if you hear,
Yep, I'm hearing.
do you hear yourself?
Mm-hmm.
You hear this?
Perfect.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to mute you back.
That's fine. Welcome back. We're getting ready for the second half here. The Belgrade Panthers and the Park High Rangers. Panthers up 3-0 in this one. Joey Russell with the first goal at the 4-minute mark. Dominic Portnell on the assist by Jared Rockwell at the 28-minute mark, and then Jordan Schlau unassisted at 36-minute mark. So that's the 3 goals for the Belgrade Panthers. We're going to switch ends, so that's the way that's going to go. Panthers now will be driving from left to right across your screen. Rangers will go the other direction. A team gathering out here, stretching it out. They get ready to roll for the second half. It's not gotten any warmer out here. That is a solid fact. The sun is shining, though. It is absolutely beautiful for that part of it. And if you're a player, it's beautiful. If you're sitting here in the broadcast balcony that we are referring to, our little bird's nest here above the stadium, we're about, 600 or 700 feet up, something like that. Actually, that's not quite true. We're about 5 feet off the ground, but it's a good vantage point to best seat in the house right here on Panther Live. That's how that's going to work, and glad to be with you for this broadcast as we get ready to roll. Again, the Panthers over the Rangers 3-0 at this point. Luke Turner stays in goal for the Belgrade Panthers. Looks like Declan Goff staying in goal for the Rangers. That's where we stand right now. Panthers will start on offense first. Jordan Schlau in the middle of the field with that opportunity. They put 40 minutes on the clock. We'll start counting upwards from there. So ultimately we'll end at 80 minutes, give or take a little bit of time at the end of this contest. You ready? I'm ready. Thanks for joining us on Panther Live here. I'm Chet Lehman, your voice for this contest. Girls won earlier 10-1. We'll wrap this up. We'll also have some post-game interviews for you in this one, but that's 40 minutes down the road. We got to play another half here. Schlau. Wow. Bounces that hard off. Rockwell coming after the ball. Challenge. Chisholm sends it over right side. They'll send it back now, and they'll regroup. Trying to push it up the field. Rockwell trying to go get it. Ball is controlled by number 16, Vondra. Vondra sends it over to the left side to Gregory. Gregory centers the ball up, but it'll be taken by the Panthers. That's Tebow. Tebow sends it up right off of the foot of Monlux. Monlux works it over left side to Russell. Russell finding Schlau in the middle of the field. Coming hard is Goff with the coverage. Schlau and Rockwell charging from the far right side. Chisholm's going to come over and check. That's Russell over on that side. Centers it up to Schlau. Rockwell shot on goal. Won't go. Goff gets the first save of the second half. He'll throw it out to the right side. And again, Russell coming up to try to get that ball. Controlled, though, by the Panthers. Briefly, Portnell gets a foot on it, digs it out, pushes it upfield to Russell, back to Portnell. Portnell finding a little space, pushing it down the field. He just continues to challenge. That ball going to be sent up by Colin McKenzie for the Rangers. Puts it up to Bernardi. Bernardi working over on the right side, sends it downfield. Coming over to get it is Odom. He'll send it over left side. Ultimately to Tebow. To Chisholm, quickly to Monlux, upfield to Portnell. Rockwell has to come back and get it, so he'll send it to Monlux. Monlux, right side to Odom. Odom coming right side, one to beat. That's number 16, Vondra. Vondra and Odom battling. Odom trying to go around the corner, sends it back in. Coming hard is Rockwell. Vondra bounces it off of Vondra's face. Does Odom. That's a good battle right there. Coming up is Monlux. Gets it over to Rockwell. Rockwell centers it to Portnell. Dominic Portnell comes back, puts it back way outside. He'll get it back. Left side, trying to get it over onto the foot of Tebow. Tebow has to race back to get it. He'll send it back in play. Panthers pushing it up. Jordan Schlau on a charge, trying to get around the corner of Stenseth. Goes wide, throw in coming for the Panthers, or the Rangers, excuse me. Just underway here in the second half. Panthers with a 3-0 lead coming out of the first half. Monlux to Schlau. Shot on by Rockwell. Left-footed shot doesn't go. Ball coming left side, trying to get it to the foot of Vondra. Vondra has it. Rockwell comes to challenge, and he'll get the steal. Sends it upfield to Schlau. Schlau with one to beat. Does. Has to come back and get it, though, as it bounced wide. Good coverage by the defense of the Rangers. They'll send it back over left side to Vondra. Vondra pushing upfield to McKenzie. Sends it over left side to Gregory. Centers it up to Bernardi. Back over, ultimately trying to get it on the foot of McKenzie, but it will go too wide. Panther throw in coming the other direction. Andre Odom sends it back to Sam Stewart. Stewart sends it back to Turner. Turner will send it left side, and they'll reset. Quickly to Chisholm. Pushing it up to Tebow. Stolen away by Ridgway. Bernardi puts it on the foot of McKenzie. Good battle in the middle of the field, controlled by Dominic Portnell. Portnell quickly up to Rockwell, back over to Portnell. Portnell trying to find Rockwell coming to right side. He has some room. Jared Rockwell shot, won't go. Ball loose as Jordan Schlau found himself charging right into the back of the goal. Rockwell trying to get it over there. Good stop by Goff. Rangers are going to try to regroup. They put it on the foot of number 19, Gibson Erickson. Panthers trying to steal it away. Shot on. Goes wide. Just kisses off the top post. That shot by Russell just kissing off the top post of the goal. Goes wide. Goal kick coming now for the Rangers. 45 minutes gone in this contest. 35 minutes to play. Goff sends it up the field. Controlled briefly by the Panthers. Chisholm comes over to get it and completely control that ball. Rangers steal it away. Send it left side. Sam Stewart comes up to get it. Gets it back to Chisholm. Chisholm sends it out left side to Tebow. Tebow advancing upfield. Back over to Tebow. Now Tebow trying to center it up to Russell. Back to Tebow. Bounces it off the Rangers. And the Panthers trying to get to it. Good hustle there by Bernardi. Bernardi has it taken away by Sam Stewart. Coming over to help out is Gregory. Gregory working left side now for the Rangers. Advancing it up the field. Panthers control. Briefly back in now to Cornwall. Cornwall over to Gregory. And taken back upfield by the Panthers. Looks like Grant Snow is going to get his foot on that. Jordan Schlau is going to try to come over. Take it away from Stenseth. Ball is loose. Batted around. Taken by Erickson. Another good battle right over the half line there. That's going to be a throw-in courtesy of the Rangers there. Panthers kicking it out. Right about the half line here on this field. Throw in down the field. Foot race ensued. Panthers kick it out and they'll regroup. Good idea. As they had numbers, did the Rangers. So the Panthers widely kick it out. Try to see if they can get some folks to fade back and get in front of that ball. Ball is tipped around. Sam Stewart sends it back upfield. Panthers in pursuit. Sending out into space. Dominic Portnell coming. Sends it up the field. Racing hard is Jared Rockwell. Jared Rockwell trying to get to it. It's controlled by number 16, Vondra. Coming up. Oh, beautiful play by Odom. Odom trying to get it up to Rockwell. The battle is on. Coming back to help out was number 7, McKenzie. McKenzie and Odom in a battle. Odom around the corner. Coming into the box. Defender coming up. Shot bounces wide. Panthers are there, sending it back in, and it's cleared out by the Rangers briefly. Send it left side. Rockwell's right there, though. They'll reset it. Jared Rockwell, shot on, way high, way wide. That'll be a goal kick for the Rangers. A lot of Panthers in the neighborhood. Russell and Schlau both there in the mix. Good work by the defenders by the Rangers. That's Sam Fry working it. Also to number 19, Gibson Erickson. Ball sent wide. Rockwell's going to come up. Jared's going to challenge it. Portnell trying to advance it up. Rockwell comes back and gets it. He'll send it back up top to Monlux. Tyler Monlux looking down. Gets it over on the right side to Rockwell. Rockwell sends it back over left side to Russell. Russell shot on. Schlau pursues. Goff clears. Good hustle coming upfield was Cannon Tebow trying to get a foot on that ball, but the Rangers are able to clear it out at least a half. Chisholm trying to turn that ball back. Does briefly. Rangers get it right back. Here we go. Coming the other direction now. Portnell to Monlocks, feeding it into Rockwell. And Goff comes up, can't get off handle on it, though. He has to scramble back for it as Jared Rockwell coming after it. It got wide, but he was able to claw his way back to that ball. Good second effort by Goff, the goalkeeper for the Rangers. Coming the other direction now, that's Cannon Tebow working the ball over on the left side of the pitch. Coming up to help his Monlocks. Ball gets loose. Rangers have it. That's number 7, Colin McKenzie. Colin McKenzie works it over to Cornwall. Cornwall battling Portnell in the middle. That's the battle of the 8s over there in the middle of the field. Here comes Russell. Russell working left side, back towards the corner of the box now. Double team is on. Gets around a corner. Has some space. And it's kicked out of there nicely by number 11, Grant Snow. He'll clear back up in the middle, but coming over is Odom. Chisholm feeding it right onto the foot of Schlau. Schlau in a foot race down towards the corner. Takes a shot, and it's in the back of the net for number 10, Tyler Monlocks. Monlocks from Schlau. At the 49-minute mark of this contest. For Belgrade, gives Belgrade a 4-0 lead in this one now. As Schlau charging from the right corner. Monlocks coming up the left side, hangs back to stay onside. Goalkeep touches the ball, bounces back out, and Monlocks puts it in the back of the net, just like that. 4-0 now. Bernardi will center it up for the Rangers, coming back the other direction. Sends it back onto the foot of Snow. Snow now working back towards the middle of the field, puts it on the foot of McKenzie. McKenzie ahead, racing down comes number 10, I think that is Morgan Rosberg. It is Rosberg racing that ball down the field. Can't keep it in play. Panthers get the throw in. That is Russell battling for that ball over on the far side. They're staying pretty tight to him. Over there are the Rangers. Panthers open it up a bit. Here comes Monlocks to Portnell. Portnell ahead to Rockwell. Lets the ball advance. He's going to race down. Kicks it in the corner of the goal, and that's Rockwell with the goal. At the 50-minute mark. No goal. That is no goal, my bad. No goal there. So 4-0 still the score here. That not a goal for the for Rockwell. Ball is loose in the middle of the field. Coming up to get it is Chisholm. Jaden Chisholm sends it out left side to Russell, to Schlau, to Rockwell. Rockwell sends it in on goal. Goff comes up, puts a stop on it. He throws it out right side. Rangers are going to advance, come in the other direction. The push is on as they work it up the field. That's number 3, Tristan Stenseth, trying to center it up. Stolen by Sam Stewart. He'll send it back down for the Panthers. Number 19, Gibson Erickson will regroup, sends it back over to Stenseth. Back over to Gibson. Gibson's going to try to come right side now, see if they can get something happen over here. Rockwell steps in front of it, takes it off the chest. One to beat. That is a goal. That time Rockwell will get the goal. Rockwell will get the goal at the 51-minute mark of this contest. Belgrade with their 5th goal. Five Panthers, each with a goal in this contest. Jared Rockwell charging hard to bring it down and steps in front of the high pass and puts it in the back of the net. Russell stretching out there. Bernardi sends that back onto the foot of Snow. Snow advancing it for the Rangers. Tries to send it left side. He'll send it back. Back onto the foot of Cornwall. Cornwall working it right side up the field. Gets it off the foot of Rosberg. Rosberg centering it back up to Cornwall. They're working it down the middle of the field. Panthers trying to step in front. Javen Chisholm trying to get a foot on it. Does. Turns him around. Stops the pass. Battle for the ball. Controlled by the Panthers. Here comes Portnell. Puts it on the foot of Russell. back over to Portnell, but it's taken by the Rangers. Bernardi working the left side into open space. Foot race is on. Here comes McKenzie. Cleared by the Panthers all the way back down this end. Vondra going to try to reset it now for the Rangers. Bernardi working left side. Gets the ball back. Working towards the corner. Sam Stewart coming back over to help out. Ball is taken away. Turner comes out. They have to clear it downfield on that one. And here comes the advance. Rockwell to Schlau. Back to Portnell. Trying to get it to Monlocks. Taken away by number 10, Morgan Rosberg. Ball in the air. Odom kicks it ahead to Portnell. Portnell looking left side. Gets it onto the foot of Tebow. Ahead, the ball is advanced. And the Rangers are going to clear it back. Good job by Tebow keeping it down on this end. Going to try to get a hustle onto that one, but Snow is right there. Tebow and Snow battling for the ball. It goes wide. Throw in will be Ranger ball. Tebow to Portnell in the middle of the field, advancing it to Schlau, back over to Portnell. Dominic comes back and gets it, regroups, looks to see where his players are, advancing in comes Schlau, tipped back out of there beautifully by number 19, Gibson Erickson. Will be Ranger ball coming the other direction. And they're going to try to advance it fast. Trailing this one 5-0 with about 27 minutes to play in the contest. Ball is on the foot of Grant Snow. Snow trying to advance it, taken by Tebow. Tebow centers that up to Schlau. Picked off, though, by Fry. And he'll advance it up the left side. Good job by Odom to get a foot on that ball. Sam Stewart comes up, clears it in the middle. Portnell advances it to Rockwell. Rockwell with one to beat around the corner. Does. Sends it over left side to Tebow. Tebow shot goes wide. Good effort by the Panthers. Again, Rockwell charging from the left side. Jordan Schlau coming down the right side here. We have substitutions coming in. 3 for the Panthers, 1 for the Rangers. Number 19 coming out. Gibson Erickson is going to come out for the Rangers. Checking in, number 9, Alex Chase. Number 2 is Matt Shandy. Number 16, Nathan Haycock in. And we're back in business. The Rangers advancing ball right side. That's off the foot of Tristan Stenseth. Haycock right into the battle, just coming into the contest, getting right into the fray immediately. Puts it back to Shandy, who just subbed in as well. So fresh legs, seeing a little action for both teams out there. Chisholm battling for that ball, trying to send it back down the Panthers' direction, but the Rangers are going to control it at least briefly. Ball back onto the foot now of number 8, Cornwall. Cornwall feed it up. Portnell gets it. Again, the battle of the eights in the middle of this field for both teams. Odom, quick pass up to Monlux. Monlux goes back and gets it. Sends it back to Chisholm. Chisholm works it back to regroup. Back onto the foot of Kelzer. Kelzer ahead to Monlux. Taken away by number 6, Gregory. Chisholm gets the steal this time. Puts it to Odom. Odom coming down the field. Has some room right side. Sends it into Schlau. Schlau working it back to Sean Smith. Ball is tipped up high. Taken by Monlocks. Controlled by Chisholm. Chisholm sends it left side to number 16, Nathan Haycock. Still the battle is on. Haycock battling Stenseth over on the left side of the field. Haycock wins it, falls down, gets back up, controlled by Tebow. Tebow in a battle over on the far side with Rosberg. Ball still rolling around. We're going to stop the action there. And this will be Panther ball. Monlocks going to take the kick. Monlock sends that right into goal. Schlau can't get to it from the backside. Good effort, though, as Jordan Schlau collapsing from the right side. Goal kick. Lucas Ridgway checking in now for the Rangers as a helicopter makes its way over to Bozeman Yellowstone International Airport. On a beautiful night for soccer. 5-0 Panthers with the lead. 23 and a half minutes to play here in this contest. Goff puts it out right side to Shandy. And we're going to have a whistle. Taking that ball inside the goal box. It has to clear the goal box before he can actually play it. He was not across the line, so they're going to let him kick it again. Has to clear the box before he can actually play that ball. So we'll try again. This time Schlau's going to step up there and see if he can get a foot on it. Again, nobody can take it until it comes out. Now it has. Panthers collapse on that ball, but the Rangers control. Working it hard down the pitch, coming right side, advancing it up pitch. Here comes the Panthers, though, back into Dominic Portnell. Portnell in the middle of the field, trying to get it to Schlau. Schlau in a foot race. Here comes the goalkeeper, and it's going to go wide, and that will be a goal for Schlau.
Number 11, Jordan Schlau.
Schlau just flat out beat him down the field. Panthers put one more on. Makes it 6-0 now. The Rangers regroup, chatting a little bit about it here as they come back to center the kick.
The Rangers are going to kick to Mitch Parks.
Mitch Parks in for the Rangers.
Number 17, EJ
Duel in for Belgrade. So 3 in the first half, 3 in the second half here makes it a 6-0 lead for the Panthers as we approach the 22-minute mark here of this contest. Good work there by Colin McKenzie working that ball downfield. Gets it onto the foot of Grant Snow. Grant Snow trying to get around the corner. Stopped by Tebow. It'll be a Panther throw-in. Quickly up the field. They put it on the foot of Haycock. Haycock advancing it upfield to Duel, who just checked into the contest. Has some room. Gets some clearance. Defense fades back. Cleared out by the Rangers. That's number 9 coming over, Sam Fry. Sam Fry now in a foot race down the field with Smith. Cleared out by the Panthers. Odom, Ranger throw-in. Sam Fry checked out. It's going to be taken by number 16, Cole Vondra. Substitutions forthcoming here for the Panthers. A 3-fer. Vondra drops that ball inside, puts it on to Bernardi. Ball being tipped around. Portnell takes it. And we're going to have a hold called on the Panthers. So the Rangers will get the kick. And it'll be taken by number 8, Henry Cornwall. Cornwall's going to put foot to ball, put this near the goal. Rangers are going to collapse on it. Here comes number 16, Vondra, into the middle of the field. He's going to send that into goal. Panthers clear it out of there. Kicked up 1.5 miles into the air. It comes back down. It's been to a new zip code. And it's back in play here in Belgrade. Taken right, smack dab in the middle of the field by Gregory. Gregory sends that in. Luke Turner right there in front of it. Picks up the ball, sends it out left side quickly. Panthers in quick transition. Down the field comes Russell. Check that. That is Tebow sending it in, trying to get it into Smith. Sean Smith there. Panthers come over, converges Duel. Duel working again the double team. Has it kicked out. He's going to challenge for it. Coming over is number 15, Parks. Parks working that ball for the Rangers against Duel. Coming up to help is Odom. Ball is kicked upfield, controlled by Monlocks. Briefly, he does. He clears it back out, sends it back to Portnell. Portnell's going to send it back in the middle of the field to Chisholm. Chisholm, quickly, back up the field to Portnell. Portnell sends it in. Coming back door is Smith. Smith has a little room. Shot on, goes wide. That will be corner for the Panthers. Sean Smith on the feed by Portnell. Beautiful executed effort by the Panthers. Just couldn't quite find it. Good save by Goff, the goalkeeper for the Rangers. 60-minute mark here. Substitutions in now for the Panthers. 3-fer. Portnell's going to come out. Coming in, number 18 is Trevor Gordon.
18, Trevor Gordon.
Number 22 is Jordan Vanderjagt. And number 15, Colby Rockwell, in for Belgrade. So new faces out on the pitch here. We are halfway through the second half. Panthers up 6-0. Quickly into the contest was Trevor Gordon. Ball is taken away by Vondra. Vondra and Gordon down the field. Ball ridden off by the Rangers. That's McKenzie. McKenzie centering it up to Bernardi. Stolen away by Chisholm. Chisholm sends it left side. Panthers take it. Trying to advance it up the field. Actually, they're going to send it back. Going back to get the ball was Vanderjack. He'll go back and get it. Josh sends it over to Turner. Turner sends it back over. And they'll reset. Spreading the field out are the Panthers. Chisholm goes after it. Ball controlled by the Rangers. It goes wide, though. The pass sends it way outside as Parks has to run around the corner to try to get it. Coming from the left side, blocked by the Panthers. Blocked again by the Panthers. Sent upfield by the Panthers. Parks is going to try to get it. Chisholm controls. Chisholm dribbles it up the field. Puts it right on the foot. Advancing it, trying to get it on the foot of Sean Smith. Sean has to go back and get it. He'll send it back to Gordon, Trevor Gordon. Centers it up to Monlocks. Puts it back over to Rockwell. Back over to Chisholm. Chisholm, left side. They're going to regroup and send it back the other direction. Spread the defense. Good battle over on the far side, controlled by Lucas Ridgway for Park High, though. He gets it, advancing it down the field, bringing it right side. Panthers step in front. That's number 20, Kelzer. Rangers still on the move. Kelzer gets the steal, bodies are flying, and the Panthers are going to regroup, bringing it the other direction. Ball on the foot of number 16, Nathan Haycock. Haycock sends it up the field, trying to get it onto the foot of Duel. Duel with 2 to beat, stolen away by number 9, Sam Fry. Duel right back at it, though. Panthers not giving up on it. Neither are the Rangers. They kick it quickly into Gregory. Gregory sends it right side. Rangers on the advance. Ball is sent in. Luke Turner falls down for a second, gets right back up, and controls the ball. Ball on his hip, looking which direction he's going to go with it. Puts foot to ball, sends it up near the midfield mark. Taken right there by Duel. E.J. Duel battling against number 8, Henry Cornwall. He sends it back to Vondra. Vondra back over to Cornwall. The battle is on. Ball going down the sideline. Stays in play. Panthers control. Quickly back to Gregory. Gregory's going to center that up. Panthers going to take it. Chisholm quickly up the field to Monlux. Monlux trying to feed it up, but it's taken away by number 9, Sam Fry. Fry back over into the corner now to Gregory. Sends it over to the right side of the pitch as the Rangers try to spread the defense. Coming over to help out was Vanderjack. Good job by the Panthers. They'll regroup. Chisholm working the middle of the field, working against number 6, Peter Gregory. That battle ensues, and that's going to be Ranger ball on that one as the play got more rugby than soccer at that moment. Pass in by Cornwall, sends it down into the corner, onto the foot of Lucas Ridgway. Ridgway in a battle down there with Josh Vanderjack. They'll send it back, try to put it to Bernardi. Bernardi in a battle as well, grouped up, trying to center it. Here come the Rangers. Hits the ground, Panthers steal it away. Up the field, here come the Panthers now. Nice move. Looking down the field, pursuit is on. Taken by the Rangers. Number 16, stepping in front of that ball was Vondra. Taken away by Smith. They'll send it back to Luke Turner. Turner, foot to ball, sends it out to the right side. Park still pursuing. Coming up to help out was Gordon. Trevor Gordon watching that ball go by. Here comes the Rangers trying to advance it. Coming around the corners, number 15, Mitch Parks. Ball's going to go wide. Ranger throw in. Substitution also in. Tough time for the Park substitution. They had some momentum going, but they have to stop the ball for the sub. Mitchell Creason will sub in for the Rangers. Number 5 also subbing in, John McKevins. And number 4 into the contest, Nick Towns. Oh, looks like another substitute coming here. Taking his coat off is number 12, Nathan Brown. So Coach Dickerson getting his players in as well.
Number 4, Nick Towns. Number 5, John McKevins.
65 minutes gone, 15 minutes to play here. Approximately Monlocks advancing it down the field. It's loose. Here comes Smith again. Shot on. Smith back at it. Goes wide. That'll be corner kick, I do believe. Belgrade. Yes, it is. As Sean Smith advancing that ball off the goal kick. He couldn't take it. He would have been off sides at that point, but the Park High defender comes back, gets a foot on it, and it goes out of So goal kick, Belgrade. Ball sent back in. Here where they come. Shot on. Cleared out by the defense. Goes wide. Throw in by Belgrade. Here comes E.J. Duell will do the throw in as the ball goes wide. Trevor Gordon stepping up to help out as well. Actually, Gordon's going to take the throw in as Duell charges down towards the corner. Gordon gets it down to Duell. Duell centers it up, trying to get it to Monlocks. It goes wide, controlled by number 15, Mitch Parks. Has it taken away by number 15, Colby Rockwell. Rockwell working it towards the right corner, gets it out to Duell. Battle ensues. Ball is on the foot of Nathan Brown. Pushed up, quickly, taken by Gordon. Gordon back in, bodies flying there as he took himself out of the play. Monlocks to Rockwell. Ball loose in the middle of the field. That's number 16, Nathan Haycock. Gets ridden off of it. Rangers control the ball, send it up the field, actually just kick it out. Vanderjock going to try to beat McKenzie there. McKenzie does beat him. But the Panthers keeping it down on this end of the field. Rangers trying to regroup. They send it back. 4 defenders back as number 5 comes over. That's John McKevans. Puts it over on the foot of Peter Gregory. Gregory sends it back up, centers it up to number 9. That's Sam Fry. Sam Fry tries to center right side, but the Panthers control. Shot again. Here comes Smith. Sean Smith can't catch up to it, though. Good defense by the Rangers to keep him out of there. He has been in the neighborhood multiple times. Panthers keep it in. Ball is on the foot of Brown. Brown battles it out into the middle of the field to McKevans. McKevans gets it back. Sends it back to Brown. Brown working left side against number 17, Duell. Goes wide. Panther throw in coming just below our radio balcony. Good high throw in, controlled by number 6, Gregory. Battle upfield, knocked out by Gordon. Throw in by the Rangers. Takes it down the field. Off the foot of number 6, Peter Gregory. Gregory centering it up, trying to get it onto the foot of Towns. Nick Towns coming from the other side. We have a whistle. And offside's the call from the far side, AR. Got behind the last defender. You can't be between the last defender and the goal. That's how that works. If it's on that side of the field, that is considered offsides and gives the ball back. Luke Turner comes up to take the kick, sends it in, gets wide. Here comes Belgrade. Charging hard is Haycock. Gets ridden off the ball by Ridgway. Rangers coming back the other direction. Ridgway keeps it on his foot, centers it up off the foot of McKevans. Puts it back on to number 13, Creason now. Back up to Ridgway. Battle ensues on the far side of the field. Rangers continue to control. They'll regroup it back to Creason. Creason clears it down the field. Charging after it goes Kelzer. He'll try to get a foot on it. Does. Turns it around. Little space. Sends it into the middle of the field to Monlux. Monlux has a little room. Looking hard. Coming down the other side of the field is number 17, Duell. Duell gets a foot on it. He'll center it up. Controlled there nicely, though, by Gregory. Gets in front of the ball. He keeps it. Pushing it over towards the right side. Off the foot of Towns. Advancing it. Kelzer stops the madness. Puts it back over to Monlux in the middle of the field. He'll work it back towards the right side. Right back onto the foot of Gordon. Trevor Gordon. To Chisholm, back to Monlocks. Back to Gordon, playing catch over on the right side. Chisholm advancing it over to the left side now. They're going to push it in. Going hard after it is number 16, Haycock. Haycock going to try to race it down into the corner with Snow. Snow will beat him there. Check that. I don't think that was Snow. I think that was Creason. Ball goes wide. Goal kick coming. A little more than 10 minutes to play here, plus the extra time for the Rangers. Panthers still with a 6-0 lead in this one and staying very aggressive on this end of the field here for the second half of this contest. Declan Goff, the goalkeeper for the Rangers, clears the ball out left side to Brown. Brown, pursuit by the Panthers, keeps it, sends it up the field. Little space up there. Panthers having to come over to help out. That's Alex Chase. Sends it back to Turner. Turner way out no man's land. Clears that out of there. Now he hustles back. Coming hard is number 4. Nick Towns trying to send it down, but the Panthers get in front of it. Wow. Scary move there. Luke Turner having to put some wheels on to get back in there. Panthers have a little momentum. That ball rolling down the field, centered up, stolen away by number 5, John McEvans. McEvans back over to McKenzie. Coming from the left side is Parks, Mitch Parks, trying to keep that ball in play, giving the Rangers a chance to try to see if they can put this in the back of the goal. Shot gone, sends wide, back out into midfield. McKenzie. And we have a whistle after the fact. Will be Panther ball. Luke Turner sends that over left side to Kelzer. Kelzer's going to work it up the left side of the field. Rangers collapse, tries to center it up, does to Vanderjock. He'll work it off the left side. Advancing it quickly comes Sean Smith. Going to try to get there, does. Has to race into the corner to Shandy. Keeps it himself. And it goes wide. Goal kick. Good effort. Good pursuit by number 6, Sean Smith, the sophomore. Goff will put foot to ball. Sends it back over left side once again to Nathan Brown. Nathan Brown looks upfield, sees where he can go. Panthers collapse on it. Brown works it up the field. Takes the dribble, keeps it, pushing it up forward to Gregory. Peter Gregory trying to center it up. Chisholm comes over to break up that pass. Gregory stays with it. Now helping out is Alex Chase for the Panthers. Ball is tipping around off of shin guards for both teams. And they're going to let it play. Body's hitting the turf here. Monlux, middle of the field, has a little space. Sends it over left side to Haycock. Haycock working left side of the field, backs it out, tries to get it back over to Monlux. Coming over, though, is going to be Parks. Mitch Parks sends it way wide right side to Ridgway. Ridgway keeps it. Working down through the long shadows on the far side of the field. And they're going to say that was on the Panthers. Ridgway will take the kick. Sends it right smack dab in the middle of the field. Trying to get it onto the foot of Towns. Towns gets it, but the Panthers are right there. Now it's McKenzie. McKenzie working it in the middle of the field. Saved by Luke Turner. Right in the left corner of that goal. Good job by Turner. 7 minutes to play here in this contest. Panthers up 6-0. Rangers are trying to control the ball. That was Mitch Parks taking it off the chest. Panthers going to send it back upfield here. Right now, number 5, John McEvans, coming in on the dribble, working it into the middle of the field, but Luke Turner's right there. He'll control that ball and throw it up the field. Big, hard throw by Turner, but charging hard from John McEvans to get over there. He'll send it out right side to Creason. Creason working it back over for the Rangers. That one's going to go out. It'll be Panther throw in. Thrown in the middle of the field, taken by Monlocks. Panthers going to advance it in. Kept in play by the Rangers. Good hustle there by the Rangers. Sending it upfield. Here comes Peter Gregory left side. Has a little space. Stops, surveys as the Panthers catch up. Trying to work it back down. Panthers get the steal. Nice job by Vanderjock. Puts it up to Smith. Smith in the double team. Keeps it. Still has his feet. Gets ridden off of it. Keeps his feet. He'll send it back. This time trying to go to Smith. Tipped back out once again by number 12, Nathan Brown, doing a nice job defensively. Coming over to get it is Monlocks. Monlocks trying to send it over left side, controlled by the Rangers, cleared outside by Shandy. Going after that is Rockwell. Colby Rockwell will try to get to it. It'll be Panther throw in on the far side of the field with 5.5 to play. Quickly into Smith. Back to Monlocks. He'll send it back. Ball is loose. Picked up by Chisholm. Chisholm takes the shot right off of number 15, Mitch Parks. Belgrade still controls. Here comes Vanderjock from the right side. Puts it down onto the foot of Duel. Back out to Monlocks. They'll reset. Rangers coming hard. Trailing by 6. They got to do something quick here. Chisholm sends it way back this time. Now down to Alex Chase. Chase. Back to Chisholm. Chisholm advancing that ball quickly up the right side to Haycock. Haycock centers it up. Sends it wide left side now. Chisholm. Center up. Shot. Nope. Fake is on. Keeps the ball moving. And that's going to be on the Rangers. The shove, the Panthers will get the ball. Nathan Haycock, the recipient of that. Monlocks will come over and take the ball. Tyler Monlocks, the junior, will take the kick. Rangers going to try to put up the wall to stop him from doing that. On the whistle, according to the center. Can't kick it until the whistle's blown. There we go. Monlock's kick is on. Off the top bar. Panthers there. Can't get it to go, though. Ball still in the box. Rangers going to try to clear it out there. Panthers doing everything they can. Colby Rockwell has the foot on it. Defended by the Rangers. Ball is still up in the air for grabs. Controlled by Vanderjaw. Trying to keep it. Back out quickly to Smith. Smith charging in. Ball is kicked outside. Rangers going after. That's number 12, Nathan Brown. Right there is Smith, and that will be goal kick. Substitution being called for by the Rangers. Number 3, Tristan Stenseth checking into the contest. He'll be in for Mitch Parks. 3.5 to play here approximately in this contest. Panthers holding on to that 6-0 lead. Goal kick coming. Goff puts it out in front to Sam Fry. Fry working at left side. Back centers it up to the newly entered Stenseth. But Panthers control. Pursuit now hard by the Rangers. And that's going to be a Panther ball as number 17, Lucas Ridgway, rode him to the ground. So the Panthers will get this back. Kelser will clear it. Puts it right on the foot of Chisholm. Javen Chisholm works it over. Keeps the ball, keeps the dribble. Shot on. Just wide. Just wide, that shot by Chisholm. Goal kick coming here. So we approach the 2-minute mark. That just missed that left side post. Goff. Goal kick coming. 2.5 to play approximately with the extra time, according to the center official, how much time that is with substitutions and what have you. Centered up nicely by the Rangers, but it's controlled by the Panthers. Ball sent upfield to Duel. Duel back to Vanderjack. Smith trying to come over and get it. It's taken away by Fry. Fry now loses the ball off the foot of Duel. Duel battling across the field. Sends it up, trying to get it up to Rockwell. It's taken by number 2, Matt Shandy. Shandy sends it up the field to McKenzie. He'll send it out right side to Ridgway. Lucas Ridgway coming up the right side here. Belgrade gets it back. Shandy running an awful long way to try to get that ball. Number 5 coming up is John McKevins over there for the Rangers as well. Battle still ensuing on the far side of the field. Throw in coming for the Rangers. Dumped into McKenzie. McKenzie working it back towards the middle of the field from right to left. Panthers battling. Chisholm comes up to get it. That ball is going to be sent back in. Monlocks has it taken right off of his foot by Nick Towns. He'll get right back to it, though. Panthers. Here come Monlocks. Sending it upfield. Here comes Smith. Smith coming up. Sean Smith coming up after that ball. Gets loose of the goalkeeper. Shot on by Colin Rockwell. Won't go. Colby Rockwell's shot won't go. Cleared out by the Rangers. And here we come the other direction now. Number 6. That's Peter Gregory. Colby Rockwell's shot just misses. Controlled by the defense of the Rangers. Ball up off the foot of Javen Chisholm. Over to Colby Rockwell. Back over to Smith. Chisholm has it. Has some room. Rockwell coming the other side. He's wide open. Going after the ball. Defender lands on the ball. Sam Fry now sends it up the field for the Rangers. We're at the 2-minute mark. Extra minute time. Panthers going to try to hold them scoreless. Rangers going to try to change that right here. That's number 4, Nick Towns. Towns works it down into the corner to Ridgway. Lucas Ridgway battling hard over on the far side of the field against Kelser. Ball goes wide. Throw in Rangers. Panthers holding that 6-0 lead. They would like to keep that shutout going here. Rangers going to do everything in their power to see if they can put one on the board here in the waning minutes of this contest. Ball right down onto the foot of Nick Towns. Nick Towns sends one in. Luke Turner's right there, grabs it. He'll work it down. Looking downfield. Sends it right back, smack dab into the middle of the field. McKevins gets first foot to the ball. Ball sent upfield by Chisholm. Chisholm to Smith. Over to Monlocks. Monlocks sends it down. Colby Rockwell Closest Panther to the ball, number 13, is Mitch Creason, though, for the Rangers. He'll turn it out, try to send it back up the field. Colby stays right with him. Battle is on. Shoved from behind, and that'll be Panther ball. Again, Ranger fans can't believe they called it. Only because he did it, though. He did. He shoved him from behind. Monlocks will take this ball. Again, we're in the extra time here. The official looking at his watch. That's where the official time is that man with the whistle in the middle of the field. Chisholm gets the steal. Shot on! Bounces off the upright. Another close opportunity for the captain, Javen Chisholm. Boy, just off that top bar. And that's going to do it right there. Your final. The Belgrade Panthers hold on to the 6-0 win over the Park High Rangers in this contest. Heck of a soccer game here out of the Eastern A. The Belgrade Panthers remain undefeated again. Taking a look at our scoring in this one as the players make their way out for the handshake. We'll have post-game interviews coming up as well here in just a moment. But let's recap our scoring. First half action, it was Joey Russell unassisted goal at the 4-minute mark, and then Dominic Portnell on the Jared Rockwell assist at the 28-minute mark made it 2-0. Jordan Schlau kicks one in right-footed, bounces off the goalkeeper right onto the left foot of Schlau, and he puts it into the back of the net. That's at the 36-minute mark. 3-0 at the half. And then opening just 9 minutes into the first half, Monlocks on the feed by Schlau makes it 4-0. Then Jared Rockwell at the 51-minute mark finds the back of the net to make it 5-0. And then Jordan Schlau picking up his second goal of the contest at the 58-minute mark, making it 6-0. Coach Plant putting in his reserves at that time and picking up a nice win. Your Belgrade Panthers, nice win over the Park High Rangers. We're going to line up both teams. We'll have our sportsmanship award, and then we'll send it down to the pitch. Nate will have our post-game interviews here. We'll talk to Coach Plant in all likelihood, and a couple of players as well. And we'll see if we can clothesline a kid running by with our mic cord at the same time, Nate. That's a good thing. We've got gymnastics.
I'll see if I got to point this thing out. We got a 70-foot cord on the field here.
We're going to do a little gymnastics, maybe a little zip lining as we go here. Waiting for it again. 6-0, the final for the Belgrade Panther boys. The girls win earlier by a score of 10-1. So some good soccer action here at Joe Menicucci Field, the sports complex just north of Belgrade High School. Our sportsmanship awards coming right now. Montana High School Association U.S. Bank Sportsmanship Award. Belgrade awards this every contest, every sporting event we do, and that's a great thing to recognize the effort that isn't just the athletic effort that you see out on the field. It's the sportsmanship part of this game, and we recognize one player from each team. They will receive a medal that we'll have at MHSA. Gary Turner with our announcement.
Rangers, number 2, Matt Shandy.
Matt Shandy, the Sportsmanship Award winner for the Park High Rangers. Congratulations to number 2.
10,
Tyler Monlocks, the recipient for the Belgrade Panthers out there. So Matt Shandy and Tyler Monlocks, your Sportsmanship Award winners in this contest. Again, it's a 6-0 win for the Belgrade Panther boys. The girls won earlier 10-1. Now Nate Parsegian is down sidelines, going to try to get an interview, grabbing Coach Plant here. Using his producer skills was Nate over there yelling at the top of his lungs. Got his attention. Well done. Rick Plant making his way over to Nate right now as we get ready for our sideline interview. Nate, I'm going to send it down to the field to you and Coach Plant. Tell us all about it, Coach.
All right, hey, thanks, Chet. I'm here with Coach Plant. Coach, congrats on the big win. What are your thoughts on today's win?
You know, this is the conference title today, so that was a good win for us. Allows us to try some different things on Saturday against Billings Central. So, yeah, this was a big day for us.
Well, yeah, congrats on the conference title. You guys have really been on a pretty nice run going back to last year as well. A lot of expectations going into the postseason. How do you feel about approaching this postseason with a big target on your back?
You know, I don't think it's for us. It's no different just because we won state last year. It's no different than any other year. I think Belgrade has had a target on its back for quite some time. Anyone who wants to play us wants to beat Belgrade, whether we're the state champs or whether we came in 10th. Doesn't matter. So we feel no pressure. It's another game just for us.
Awesome. Well, hey, congrats on the conference championship. Good luck on Saturday, and then in the playoffs, we'll hopefully have a couple more live streams. On Saturday, we'll be, again, doing this live, and all the playoffs as well. If I could interview one of the players, you could send one of the seniors over. Appreciate that.
Well, Nate's waiting for one of the players to come on over. Let's go back over the scoring on this one again. Joey Russell with the opening score. Dominic Portnell picking up one as well. Jordan Schlau getting the first of his 2 goals at the end of the first half, 36-minute mark. Monlocks with the score at the 49-minute mark. Jared Rockwell getting the score, and then Jordan Schlau picking up his second. Looks like Captain Javen Chisholm making his way over to Nate right now as we get ready to head back down to the field. Nate's going to be chatting with team captain Javen Chisholm. Go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, I got Javen Chisholm here. Hey, congrats. You guys are conference champs.
Yes, it's awesome. Pumped.
Yeah, so you guys get the big win tonight, 6-1 Saturday, Billings Central. That's going to be a tough contest. Tell us about that matchup.
We need to win that one. Even though we've already got conference in the bag, it's a big game. We lost to them at home last year because we underestimated them. We're not going to happen again.
Gotcha. And then after that, it goes right into the postseason. I was just talking to your coach about you guys have a big target on your back, going back to last year, defending champs. What's it like playing when everyone says, hey, we got Belgrade next, we're going to get them?
It's awesome. Motivates us to work harder, pumps us up. It's an honor that we're the ones that everybody has to go after. Everybody knows how to play their best when they play Belgrade.
Awesome. Hey, congrats again on the conference championship. I'll let you get out of here and warm up. Good job tonight.
Thank you.
All right, Chet, send it back to you. Panthers win in the boys game here, so doubleheader victory here, boys and girls. Back to you, Chet.
Thank you, Nate. The girls win it earlier by a score of 10-1. The Belgrade Panther boys a 6-0 win over the Park High Rangers. They take that title with them as they head into this weekend against Billings Central. Panther Live will have those games for you, both the boys and girls games coming up on Saturday. Check your Facebook listings or wherever you find your Panther Live for that one. Good soccer action here. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. I'm Chet Lehman on behalf of the whole crew here in Belgrade. Congratulations to the Lady Panthers, a 10-1 win over Park High a little while ago, and the Belgrade Panthers stay undefeated. They beat the Park High Rangers 6-0 on the boys' side. So until next time, thanks for joining us on the internet for Panther Live. Until next time, I'm Chet Lehman. Have yourself a great night.